Oh yeah, I'm definitely Instagramming that.
Hello, I'm Corey Evan, the Game Show Geek. Today we are talking about The Price is Right. Now everyone knows about the Bob Barker version, and fans are really warming up to the Drew Carey version. But have you ever heard of the Bill Cullen version?
His version first went on air on NBC in 1956 and later moved to ABC. It was a good basic format, but after 1965, Mark Goodson and Bill Todman decided could use a little tinkering. 7 years later, in 1972, the two had done it. Of course, since that point, they've been picking their contestants right out of that studio audience, and everyone that wins their way on stage gets to play a pricing game. Early on, the two contestants that did their best would be the ones to participate in the showcase. They had to do it this way because they only had 30 minutes back then. Thankfully, by 1976, Mark and Bill had convinced CBS to give them 60 minutes. Pun intended.
Of course, we both know The Price is Right for its pricing games.
There have been over 100 pricing games on The Price is Right, and we don't have enough time to mention all of them, but we will mention a few because, well, they stand out. To me, at least.
As the show grew in popularity, so did their number of pricing games. Of course, there are two of them that are universal favorites, such as
a chance to win up to $25,000!
It was a great year for The Price is Right, 1983.
Plinko. But there are
remind me again, Bob, why did they call it Plinko?
Because that goes plink, 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 plink. See? Some of our people drink, and that's how they come up with these names.
Ah, yes, thank you very much.
And of course, this guy.
Premiering in 1976, I think this is the only pricing game that folks at home want to see people lose on just because of this. Sorry guys, but we just have to do it.
But of course, along the way, some of these games didn't exactly work out, and over time a few of them were retired.
Now, of course, no two games were retired for the exact same reason, and there were quite a few reasons for some of them. Whether it was the pricing game not staying relevant, or if it was Bob getting confused about the rules. Don't worry, Bob, sometimes the prop thought you were Wink Martindale.
But among the retired pricing games, one really sticks out to me. That would have to be Penny Ante.
Introduced in 1980, it was one of the fans' favorites. Not because it was a particularly good game, but because the wrong card would flip open from time to time, among other problems.
No matter how many times they practice it behind the scenes, no matter how many times they check the device, the game never worked properly in its latter years. And eventually they got tired of all the malfunctions and the game was retired. But they almost saved it. If it weren't for that rainstorm, we might still be playing Penny Ante. Oh well, that's life. I mean, hey, they brought back Time is Money recently. The show's in its 43rd year, and they're still going strong. They've even tweaked the set a little bit, although I felt it a little bit unnecessary. Oh well, they had money to burn. But even The Price is Right has not managed to keep itself out of the courtroom over 43 years.
As many of you already know, Bob Barker was sued by his models, in particular Janice Pennington and Holly Holstrom. Of course, since then the suits have been settled and everyone's now somewhat happy.
Of course, most of the litigation's now behind them, but it's minor damage. At least that's what the ratings suggest. So who knows, maybe Drew Carey will hold on for another 35 years, and then he'll retire, and then I'll get to get in there and audition and have the job. Just saying. But at any rate, that's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to hear what you're talking about in the comments below. Game Show News Minutes every Monday and Friday. Game Show Geek talks about every Wednesday. And something random next Saturday. I thank you for watching, and I hope to talk to you next time. Till then, I'm Corey Evans saying the world